You, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Swiftly, back with another NBA 2K25 video. And in today's video, we have another episode of Rare Builds. Today's episode, we are going to be creating a playmaking small ball 4. Yes, that's right, we're making a playmaking small ball 4. Quite a name, quite a mouthful, no diddy. So with that being said, I'm going to ask you guys to please go ahead and slap that like button, as it helps the channel to grow. It helps to get the build or video out to more people. More people can see it. More people can, possibly make this build. I like seeing rare builds out in the, wild. I hate seeing the same, playmaking this, 3-level that. Like, we need more people rocking more rare builds. It just makes the game, more diverse and just more fun seeing like just wild crazy names. So with that being said, let's jump right into this build. Now obviously you got to make this build at the power forward position if you want the name Playmaking Small Ball 4. Height, you can play around with the height. I went 6'8" with 239 on the weight with a 7-foot wingspan. Obviously you could tweak these to your liking. As long as you keep the position power forward, you should be able to make this build. And then for the attributes, this is what I went with. I went with a 75 on the close shot, which is going to get us flow game and paint prodigy, obviously. Then I went with an 85 on the drive and layup, which should increase our levels just slightly. You see we got a silver float game now with silver layup mixmaster, which is pretty nice. Then for the drive and dunk, I went with a 75 drive and dunk, which is going to get us bronze posterizer and aerial wizard as well too. So that makes us pretty solid on the inside. You got your dunking, you have your ability to shoot floaters, layups and whatnot. You can go down low and score layups and whatnot. And you can catch alley-oops now on this build too, because you're going to have posterizer, aerial wizard, and you can even, meter dunk as well too. We're also going to have a 54 on the standing dunk, which is going to unlock those standing dunk animations at 40 and 45 standing dunk, just giving us more chances to dunk the ball and not get blocked down low if you like to work down low in the paint. And then we have a 51 post control, because that's just what we had left over. The shooting is not that great, but this build focused more so on playmaking. We have a 64 on the mid-range, and then we have a 74 on the three-point shot with an 80 free throw. Obviously, if you don't play rec, you can take that free throw down. Now, the 74 is going to get you dead eye and shot specialist, but do keep in mind that we do have cap breakers that we will unlock at starter 3. Most of you will unlock those cap breakers at starter 3. I don't see, everybody hitting veteran 2 or legend 1 for those cap breakers, but everybody should at least hit +5 for their build for those starter 3 cap breakers. So you got to remember that 74 can just as easily be a 79 3 ball, which is going to unlock some better badges, set shot specialist, shifty shooter and whatnot. So do keep that in mind. You can make this build a better shooter. You can make this build a better dunker, or better at layups, whatever it is that you want to do to increase this build. Don't think that you see this and think that this is the end all be all for this build. Moving on to the playmaking, we do have an 87 on the pass accuracy, which is very nice. You see we're going to have pretty much all passing badges: bronze bailout, gold break starter, versatile visionary, and gold dimer to help people hit their shots. We're going to have an 86 ball handle maxed out, silver ankle assassin, silver handles for days, and silver unpluckable. And then with our speedball ball, we're going to have a 75 giving us silver lightning launch. Now do keep in mind that we are going to have a +1 for tier 1 and tier 2 badges, so you are going to be able to upgrade some of these badges. Set shot specialist or dead eye if you want to upgrade one of those. Versatile visionary or dimer if you want Hall of Fame dimer, gold unpluckable, handles for days, gold lightning launch. Any of these are possible to upgrade and make better. And then for the defensive side of things, we have a 70 interior defense, which I just went 70 just because we are going to be at the power forward position, which means you're going to be guarding much taller players at like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". You don't want to be too short. And at 6'8" ourselves, you want that little bit of boost to interior defense. Even though interior defense is a coin toss this year, I've seen dudes with 90 plus interior defense getting dunked and laid up on by 6'4" guards, 6'3", 6'7" players. So it's kind of 50-50. I still wanted just a little bit of a security blanket. At small forward, power forward, center, I usually try to put some interior defense on my builds. Uh, Moving on to perimeter, though, we have a 92 on the perimeter. And the reason why I went 92 on the perimeter is because, one, you just want really good perimeter defense, because perimeter defense is absolutely nuts this year. I thought perimeter defense was really good last year, but with them slowing the game down this year, perimeter defense is absolutely nightmarish. If you have like an 85 or better, you can absolutely box people. I have a 54 perimeter and I'm boxing people, so I can only imagine with a 85 or a 92 or 97. It's just straight jacket activity. You're not doing anything. They're literally putting you in a straight jacket. And you see the badges that we're gonna get: Challenger, On Ball Menace, Pick Dodger, Off Ball Pest, yada yada yada. And then we're going to go with an 85 still, which is gonna get us Gold Interceptor, so we can really play those passing lanes. The Silver Glove is nice too to go with it. Don't get me wrong, but even if we didn't get Silver Glove, I would still be going with an 85 just for that Gold Interceptor, because that badge is going crazy right now. And even after they patch it, I still think that it's still gonna go crazy. Moving on to our block, we do have an 84 on the block, which is going to get us Paint Patroller. It's going to get us High Flying Denier. It's going to get us a Pogo Stick as well, so we can play really good defense down low. We can jump and get those blocks. Moving on to our rebounding, we're going with a 54 offensive rebound, and then we're going with a 70 defensive rebound. Obviously, Bronze Rebound Chaser, what we're trying to unlock. But that 70 defensive rebound is just, I think an absolute minimum you want as a 3, 4, or 5 player. If you're a center, you really should be shooting for 80 at a minimum. Power forward next to a center, you can get away with a 70 defensive rebounding. As long as you have box out beats and decent strength, vertical, physical stats, you can get away with a 70 defensive rebound. As you're not the main rebounder on the team, you can still snag with the 70, especially if your center is boxing out somebody else. So moving on to our physicals, we do have a 70 speed. We do have a 70 agility, which is 72 agility, which isn't the greatest, but it's, decent as we get up in that height. The centers and power forwards, I noticed, don't really have super high speed and agility. I think the most you can get for a center is like a 70 speed. So, that isn't going to be a problem if you end up playing center. But power forward, you can get a little bit higher up on the speed. As you can see, we're able to get up to an 85 speed on this build. So, you can get a little bit higher, but we are on the shorter side as well, too. So do keep that in mind. Moving on to the strength, we do have an 84 strength, which is going to unlock physical finisher, box out beast, brick wall, movable enforcer. But also, we're going to have that Hall of Fame strong handle. And if you slap a +1 on there, you're going to be able to unlock legendary strong handle, which means you'll be able to just push and move everyone out the way so you could get to the rim. Easy dunks and layups. We have an 85 layup, 75 driving dunk, bronze posterizer. It's going to be nice being able to just bowl over people and get to the rim at will whenever you want. And even if you do get met by somebody or somebody helps, you do have an 87 pass accuracy to bail out and hit your wide open teammate, gold dimer, for a wide open shot. So do keep that in mind. And then for finally, we have a vertical of 74 on our build, which that 74 is so that we can get a high flying denier on silver. We have bronze posterizer. We have gold aerial wizard for those alley-oops. We have bronze pogo stick, and then we also have silver high flying denier, which will also go with silver paint patroller. So you will be able to play some inside defense and some outside perimeter defense with that 92-85 steel. This is just a really good build in my opinion, especially since you're going to be a little undersized. You're still going to be able to play good defense. You're still going to be able to space the floor. You'll still be able to finish down low, and you have some really good playmaking. You could even run the point on this build. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you'll see our shades of. We get Draymond Green. We get Kawhi Leonard. We get Jonathan Kuminga. And then, of course, we get our build name, which is the Playmaking Small Ball 4, which is kind of hilarious because it's also a catfish build, because you have a 92 perimeter with an 85 steal and an 84 block, and you're not even called the two-way in your build. So people are going to see this and think, oh, you're a Playmaking Small Ball 4. He can't play defense. He can't shoot. He can't finish or anything like that. Oh, he's a playmaking small ball forward, so he probably just has playmaking on his build. And then you're going to be shooting threes. You're going to be finishing floaters, layups. You're going to be able to meter dunk. You're going to be able to catch alley oops with gold aerial wizard. You're going to have silver paint patroller and silver high flying denier. You're just going to be an absolute nightmare. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. This is my playmaking small ball forward build for NBA 2K25. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. I'm out, y'all. Peace.